good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. No matter what time you're watching this video, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And if you think I look a bit warm, you'd be right. I'm quite hot at the moment. Things are pretty tough at the moment in all sorts of ways, aren't they? And it's great that we have a support that we can use anytime we choose. In the 38 years that I've been a practitioner, while I've suffered a lot from anxiety myself, I don't think I've ever heard about anxiety so much. It seems to have become endemic in our society. It's something that so many people are suffering from in different ways, in different circumstances. So no, you are not alone. Look, I'm not going to go into all the nitty gritty about anxiety in this video. There's lots of information you can access about that, but ultimately, you know how you feel, and that is what we want to do something about. So instead of me giving you information that you may or may not know, we are going to tap. Now, when you're tapping, it's really important to be able to be with any strong emotions that show up and allow them to move through. So you need to notice that despite what is going on inside you, which might feel radically unpleasant, just because anxiety does feel radically unpleasant, you're safe where you are. Look around. Look away from the screen. Take stock. Have a sip of water. I'm fond of saying that anxiety is a hormone, which isn't exactly accurate, but it can be really helpful to recognize that what is going on in your body is an overreaction of your nervous system, and it's the stress hormones that are creating the symptoms. Now, if you're stepping onto the road and a truck comes hurtling around the corner, then you want your nervous system to react in that moment. So you jump out of the way. The thing is, we don't want our survival response to be stuck at on. And this is the problem. We're all stuck at on at the moment. So we need to do some switching off. So take a moment to notice where you are. Feel the pressure of your body on whatever you're sitting on, and allow yourself to be supported. We feel unsupported, but hey, here's the chair, the bed, the ground. Allow it to support you. And there's the air supporting your breath. You might like to think of allowing the air to breathe for you. I really like that concept, and recognize that it doesn't matter whether you think about it or not, sooner or later, the breath arises. Or take a sip of water or tea and notice how that supports your body too. See if there's room to drop your shoulders a little. That already turns down the flight-fight response. Then notice how you experience anxiety in your body. Is there something particular you're anxious about that you can name? Where do you feel the anxiety in your body? Is your chest tight? Is your breathing shallow? Does your neck feel like it's in a clamp? The shoulders up to your ears, so hopefully you've been allowed to drop them a bit. Is your tummy full of knots or butterflies? Now, perhaps if the anxiety feels more in your head or in your body. How about checking out if the anxiety has a color? Whatever comes to you is the right color. The mind loves to come in and question it. And next, make an assessment. Trust your instinct again on this one. How intense is it on a scale of 1 to 10? Where 10 might be, I feel like I want to jump out of my body and run. That's something that's been really familiar to me. So just settle on a number and we're going to tap. Just follow along in whatever way serves you. You can repeat what I say out loud or to yourself, and you can follow where I tap or do your own version, because this is your tapping. So I'm going to start on the side of the hand and go from there. Saying, I have this anxiety in my head, in my body, and it's pretty intense. And I choose to bring reassurance to myself. It's okay. This anxious part of me is badly in need of reassurance. But I tend to think thoughts about it that don't reassure it at all. And sometimes I'm really judgmental of it. As I take a nice deep breath, I bring kindness and care to this anxiety. I bring love and compassion. All this anxiety, all these symptoms of anxiety. Sometimes it feels unbearable and I hate it. But I choose to begin to relate to it in a different way. A way that is more soothing, more reassuring, more loving, more caring, more compassionate. It's okay. I'm supporting it by tapping now. All this panic, all this anxiety and name wherever it is you feel it. In my chest or maybe all over. And then name the colour, all this grey anxiety. And all the panic and worry and fear and agitation and disquiet and concern and the distress that goes with it. All this tightness, tension, holding on, contraction in my muscles, constriction. I let it all go. It's safe for me to release it. It's good for me to let it go. I allow myself to let it go. As I keep tapping, I'm letting go even more. No matter how intense it feels, as I tap, I let all the sensations move through and release. It's such a relief. I remember to breathe. It's always a good idea. I allow my breath to fall a little deeper into my belly. My nervous system is beginning to reset itself, even just a little. I'm proud of being here for myself. And I clear anything else that is attached to this anxiety, releasing the burden of it all. I release all overwhelm, all hopelessness, all despair. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Allowing a smidgen of calm in. Perhaps that's an English word. I'm creating space in my body and in my mind for calm to come in. It feels so good. It's okay to feel relaxed. I can still deal with things if I relax. In fact, perhaps I can find new solutions and be more creative. My mind feels clearer. No matter my situation, I give myself permission to feel calm and relaxed. Fear, panic, anxiety are never the solution. And I can acknowledge that. I open my heart to whatever other emotions are underneath the anxiety. And I honor them, knowing that I can tap to clear them too. Now taking a lovely deep breath and putting your hands on your heart, and remember what colour it was that the anxiety was to begin with. And then let yourself know what a healing colour would be. What colour would be an antidote to the anxiety and bring peace and calm to your system. Just let yourself know what it is. It could be anything from pale blue to sunrise yellow to a vibrant red. And then imagine breathing in that colour and sending it to wherever the anxiety has been or possibly still is. And let that beautiful colour start to flow throughout your body, soothing, reassuring, calming, caring, healing, peaceful. In due time, you can check in what number you're up to now. Do you need to keep tapping a while more? Do you need to tap on anything that's come up while you've been tapping? Make a note so it's not lost. And remember, tapping needs to become a habit. So just as we keep cleaning our teeth, so we keep calming, reassuring, and resetting our nervous system moment by moment, hour by hour, day by day. Let me know how you go with that in the comments below. Reach out if you need any assistance or have any questions. And please take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.